Thinking of listing your property? Today I bring you 2 tips on how to make your listing stand out among others on this crowded market. Hi, I'm Gerald.Enright and I'm coming to you from my office here in Bangkok, Thailand. Thanks for tuning in. There are 2 factors that are most important in selling property, and I bet you know the first one. It's price. If your property is not priced right, it's not going to sell no matter how good your marketing is. The second is photography and other media. That's what helps move your property. Today's market is crowded and it's competitive. 90% of shoppers are coming in from online, so they're looking at your photographs, and if your photographs don't catch their eye and your price doesn't fit their search, your listing just isn't going to succeed. So first, let's look at price. Buyers have access to a lot of information, but to the shopper, they're going to compare your house against other houses. So we have to be competitive. The other thing to remember is that people are shopping online. They're using a search. There are 3 factors when it comes to searching online and user behavior. What they're going to look for are 3 things. Location, of course it has to be where they want to live. 2, price. 3, number of bedrooms. That's what they're going to do. They go in, they type on their keyboard, I want downtown Bangkok, I want a 3-bedroom, and I can't pay more than 15 million baht. Fine, they press enter, and a bunch of properties show up. Now, when we think about price, if you priced yours at 15.2, yours didn't even show up in the results set. Very important to remember. If you list too high, the search engine, the listing sites are just going to never show you. That's why we have to be very careful setting the price that's fair, that's going to attract attention, but not too high, because it just doesn't pop up on the radar of buyers. Very important that we get the price close as we can to what you want to settle for. High prices will cut you out of searches. I know that some people may search over their budget, but they always start in their budget, and if they find something, they're never going to look at yours. Let's say they did that search, okay? They did, a 2-bedroom for sale, 10 million baht in Sukhumvit area. Now in front of them are 200 possible options. What they do is they scroll. This is user behavior. Scroll, 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 and what catches their eye, what catches their attention is what they're going to click on. You have to figure out how you get them to click on your listing. Then we come to media. I want to jump to my computer. Let's take a look at media. Let's talk specifically photographs and see what you can do for photographs. It's amazing. In this market, it's a very price sensitive market. Nobody wants to invest in good photos. And there's a lot of bad photos floating around, poorly represented properties. And statistics have shown that good photos are going to get you a higher price and they're going to get you sold faster. That's just the way it works. Humans are humans all over the earth, no matter whether they're in Thailand or United States. When they see a nice picture, when they see the right price, a nice picture versus right price and a bad picture, which one are they going to click on? So I want to switch over to my computer and we're going to take a look at some photographs, and I'm going to try to give you some hints as to what you want in a photograph, what's acceptable, what's going to make you stand out in the market. Here we are on the computer. Let's take a look at this townhouse photos. So we start with this photo that's being taken. These are real photos. These are on the internet. These are people trying to sell their houses. You can see, if you get a good photo, how you can stand out from a listing like this. So we're looking at this photo. It's all cloudy. The lens is dirty. We can't see much. We see laundry. We got a car in the frame, and it's all washed out. So now we've gone into the carport. Again, we get to look at laundry, mess here. The photo is a little bit better. Here again. Now we're inside the house. What we have is blowout on the windows. We have an out of focus photo here. We have a fan. We have garbage on the bed and no bed sheets. Here, one of my favorite photos that I see time and time again in real estate is the toilet photo. This is often a mistake of amateur photographers. They don't know how to photograph a bathroom. What you get is a nice open toilet. Here we have a lot of clutter. Here we have blowout, and focus is off. Just not the right equipment to get a good photo. Here we're looking at the back cooking area of the house. Again, don't bother to clean up. It looks cluttered. Would you want to live in a space like this? You have to ask yourself. Now we've moved inside. It's a little bit better. Again, we have a dirty lens, making the light show everywhere. Very often, owners will take their own photos using their mobile. Mobiles are great. I don't say there's anything wrong with them. But what I say, to achieve professional results, you need to make sure your lens is clean minimally. You need to be composing your shot properly. So here again, we have another shot. We have groceries on the tables. And just all in all, it's just not an appealing kind of presentation of this property. So let's take a look at the next one. Here we have an out of focus house. The quality, grainy, the lines are all crooked. It looks like it's tipping off the frame. Another bathroom shot. Do you notice, can you guys see this band in the middle? You're going to see that consistently across these bad photos. What is it? These photos are stolen from another real estate company. Whoever put these up, there was a watermark here in this band here, and they stole someone else's pictures, bad pictures, and tried to eliminate the watermark on it. Here we have it again. So none of these pictures really want me to say I can see myself living in this property. This one, look at the colors, are all green for some reason. This is an interesting article I thought I'd share with you guys. It is a comparison about what agents took versus a professional photographer. And there's some interesting stats. So let's look at this one first. We can read their caption. Wow, is this even the same house? The lighting of this home made it extremely difficult to capture the front of the home in the shade, but the photographer was able to capture it with different exposures and create a far superior photograph. So here on the left, we have a big blowout that then makes the whole front look dark. Here, a professional photographer was able to capture it and blend in different exposures to get a good effect. What's wrong with the photo on the left? You know, initially we look at it and we say it's okay, but let's read what the comments are. It says, the agent made a good try, minus the fact that it was done on a camera phone, makes the kitchen look claustrophobic. Never take listings in portrait orientation is the advice of this photographer. Where is your eye drawn on this left-hand side? Mine, towards this rug, kind of. What else do I see? I notice all the blowouts. My eyes are in two places, around all this bright spot and around this rug. Let's look at the professional photo. Now we see much more of the counter space, much more of the kitchen itself. So it's not like I'm looking down a tunnel. They've done a good job here to represent it. The colors are more balanced and the blowouts are gone. Next photo we take a look at is this room where the agent has used a wide angle lens. So it says kudos for the agent for trying. It looks like he or she whipped out the panoramic picture on their phone and have done a fairly adequate job of capturing the room, though it creates some weird bends in the wall. But in the end, it looks sloppy, especially compared to professionals' simpler approach where you can see the trees and pool through the window. So yeah, there's some things here that's going on. One is we have these bendy lines. They're caused by using wide angle. We have color distortion. We can't see what's outside this window, and we can't really see what's outside this window. A great selling feature of this property is that you can walk out to the pool. This picture didn't show it. The one on the right did. Which one is going to sell the property? Which one is going to attract a buyer? Here's an outdoor shot where a real estate agent tried to capture the whole garden. And that's inexperienced. People who are not trained as photographers are going to do this, and you may end up doing it, or you may be an excellent photographer. Either way is okay, but what you want to achieve are good photos. So the agent got a good picture most of the yard, but couldn't do much about the glare. So they got a glare here, you got a lot of shadows happening here. And all in all, it kind of looks washed out. Whereas if we look at the professional photographer, they know what the selling feature is. It's not glare and shadow, it's this pool. Show the buyer your pool and you will get a sale. So the professional photographer honed in on the selling feature rather than trying to get more in the frame. So I Googled professional real estate photography statistics, and I just wanted to share with you from a wrap up. We looked at pictures. If you went to that bother, if you disciplined yourself to create those kind of photos yourself or hired someone to do it, what impact could you expect to have on your listing? So it says homes listed with professional photography sell 32% faster. Homes with professional photography sell on an average 9% more money. 9%. That's like getting your real estate agent for free plus double that back into your pocket. On a 10 million baht house, you're making almost $1 million more baht. Or let's say a $100,000 house, you're going to get $9,000 more. And that pays for the photographer or pays for you to take that little extra time to really get some nice photos or get an agent who can produce those for you. And it says homes listed with more than 20 photos spend 32 days less on the market. If you have at least 20 photos, that's going to help your property sell. But they have to be good photos. It's showing the mess in your back kitchen is not going to help sell your house. And here they say 50% of all home searches for real estate start online. I believe that number is underestimated in this particular study. I think, frankly, it's almost as high as 90%. Also, let's jump back. Remember this listing here? We went through it. The result. The home in these photographs sat on the market for 3 months without an offer using the original photos. After the listing photos were upgraded to professional photos, it had multiple offers within a week and sold for over the asking price. Good photos are a good investment. Right price, right photos are going to put you head and shoulders above the competition, especially when your competition is not getting good photos. So to be part of the bad group isn't going to help you sell. But the good news is there are so many bad photos that simply getting nicer photos are going to give your listing online an extra advantage, generate those more inquiries, and end up selling your house as long as your price is right. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Do remember to subscribe and hit the notification button there to help this channel out. I'm Gerald.Enright, and until next time, see you in next video.